Welcome back. It's sweltering. I'm dying. Somebody please send help. Hey party people! Thanks for visiting me again at Zulma's Oven. It's me, Nisha! Whoa! This episode, we're doing another recipe that includes blueberries because I pick so much blueberries and we gotta utilize it somehow. So this is my first time making blueberry muffins that's not from a box mix. This recipe is super easy and fun to make. Blueberry muffins are perfect for like, a little breakfast or maybe a little tea party or just a little pick-me-up, just a little munchy, If you hear the lawnmower, apologies. Our backyard is looking like a jungle and I've been begging for it to be mowed and I guess now's the time. So I'm gonna do my best and hopefully it doesn't sound too crazy. So let's go ahead and get to baking. Before we do, much better. As you can see, as always, I measured everything. So it's all ready to go and dump into our flour bowl that's already been sifted and measured. And 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. Make sure you get all of it. My cup was a little bit wet, so it's sticking. That's good. Give it a little sippy sip. And the next step, which is something new to me, I didn't even think about, was getting our 1 cup of blueberries and dusting it with flour. So that way it doesn't sink to the bottom of my muffin cup and it's able to float and you get it all equally through your bite of muffin. I didn't know about that. I've been throwing blueberries unfloured into pancake mixes and being upset when everything just goes to the bottom and none of it was on top like it was at IHOP. So something we learned. And now we're gonna get a second mixing bowl so we can put our wet ingredients in. And that's going to include a 1/2 cup of melted butter or 113 grams on your scale. Pour that in. A 1/4 cup of room temperature milk, 2 room temperature eggs, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. So we're gonna go ahead and beat this in the KitchenAid and alternate between wet ingredients and dry ingredients. Very similar to how we do with cakes. So I will be right back. Okay, so I mixed our batter for about 2 minutes until it's nice and light and fluffy and pale. And then this is when we take a break from the KitchenAid and head over to our whisk and blueberries because we're gonna hand whip and mix so that way it doesn't get all squished and crazy in here. Go ahead and pour in the blueberries. Yeah. I didn't realize that the blueberries I got are gigantuous, so I'm very curious as to how many blueberries I can put in a muffin tin, muffin cup. You get the point. Maybe like 2 or 3. Then it wouldn't be as fun because I like to have as much blueberry in every bite, Let's take our scooper. I'm using my big scooper and do 1 portion of your mixture and right into our muffin liners. That's what they're called, liners. This heat, it will change you. I am sweltering, but I guess That's just what you have to deal with as a baker. Maybe one day I'll get like a little AC unit. Who knows? Maybe somebody cares about me. Maybe somebody cares about me. He walked away.
They're not really fun, but you just can't get into it.
What kind of music are you guys listening to? Today, I was blasting like 80s and 90s nostalgia, like romantic music. I was feeling kind of like a little moody, but I love a good ballad. Here we go. This is our muffin tunes. Aren't they beautiful? Do you have like a favorite ballad that you like to listen to, or like, this is my karaoke song? I know every ad lib, I do the harmonizations, the backup vocals, and the main vocals at the same time. That's a talent. I wish more artists today made more ballads because people don't yearn like they used to. I want to hear how pathetic you are, and I want to cry about it too. All right, friends. So we got this all loaded up, ready to go. We're gonna bake for about 20 minutes at 400 degrees. So I'm gonna take my sweaty butt over and I'll meet you guys real soon with our muffins.
A few moments later.
And here she is. I put the muffins in for 20 minutes like it asked, but I did add in an extra 5 minutes because I wanted it to be a little bit more golden. It was coming out a bit pale. Work with your oven. My oven just like disrespected me. Well done. So I'm gonna let these cool. I'm gonna pop them out from their tray so they don't get too crispy at the bottom. And I will see you in a few minutes so we can take a bite. So these are our muffins. I think they turned out pretty cute. Let's take a peek. Zoom right in. And a muffin. It's a muffin. Pretty. I love the golden. You can see the blueberries popping up all throughout. Good color. Nothing too pale, nothing too burnt. I think this is nice. I definitely would like to add sugar next time on top. I'll do a little bit of research on how to get that crystallization. I hope it's not dry. That's what I'm nervous about. Ooh, it's coming out of the wrapper, no problem. Make it spongy. Tear it apart. Ooh, look at that ooey gooiness. I'll come right back in here for you. You got that ooey gooiness of the blueberries. Nice and purple color. Let's try it out. Starving. It's not super sweet. It's not like a cupcake. I don't know why I was expecting it to taste like a cupcake, but this is definitely a good breakfast treat to wake up the family with the smell of blueberry muffins. Yeah. Trick your kids into doing chores on Sunday if you make them blueberry muffins. Blast some Mariah Carey or Toni Braxton. I also like how spongy it is. Breaks apart, not too crumbly, still sticks together. I would count this as success. I hope you don't hear too much rumbling in the background. That's just the bread machine purring away. I'm also making blueberry bread, so you can check that on my next video. Wow! Thank you for watching. If you have any other recipes you would like me to try out, go ahead, leave it in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!